brain. So you can see with all of this, they have left us dysfunctional. They have bastardized our communities. So this goes in line with our topic today, dysfunctional families, bastardized communities, because that's what they have left us with. Nothing that works. They will put in our brothers, they, like we keep telling you guys on this show, they went and got the worst of them all in the community, like the criminals. My sister will say the ones that we gave matches when our ancestors were here and tell them to go into the forest. They went there, brought them out, empowered them, give them the guns and the bullets, and tell them to hold us hostage while they rape us. All repeatedly for the past 64 years plus. As if it's not enough. Oh, I forgot. That's what they do. It's never enough. As long as there are sacrifices going on somewhere else, it's never enough. They will cause the problem. They will show up as the savior to come and deliver us from all evil. Our brother, Dr. Omar Ofatunde, said it very well. He said, nothing will change for Africans until we change the way we think. Therefore, the psychological revolution must take place in order for us to resist our enemies. It starts from here. You believing that there's some random God that will come and save you. Like our brother there is shouting. The only thing I have now is God. My dear, you cannot blackmail God. He doesn't perform at that level. If you go and give your last card to Adiboye, the criminal, the confessor of lies now, if you go and give him your money and think God is going to strike him to death, Asha, will buy a jet and fly that jet over your stupid house. Please continue to help us to share. Dysfunctional families, broken, bastardized communities. In ancient Africa, the family was not just a unit, but the very foundation of our society. A family meant a group of one or more parents and their children living together, functioning as a cohesive unit in homes that have been passed down through generations. Sometimes these years, it could be 100 years, in some cases, as long as 300 to 500 years. This family, we are often descendant of a common ancestors, but not just by blood, but by shared history and purpose. The children did not need to share the same parents to consider themselves siblings. If they grew up together, connected by the same strength of community, they see each other as siblings. In those times, our men made sacrifices. They stood tall, they fought, they even died for their families, children, and their people. Our women, on the other hand, celebrated their natural beauty. They embraced their skin color, their kinky hairstyle, and their body structure with pride because no one dared to make them feel inferior. Our sisters, our mothers, our daughters, they knew their worth. But then the terrorists, the colonial monsters, showed up on the horizon, promising progress through westernization and religious activities and all manner of stuff. What we saw was chaos and devastation. Our Black world, once strong and unified, was fractured. Its essence shattered. The consequences of those promises have left us broken. We now stand in a world where families are dysfunctional and communities are bastardized, far from the strength and unity we once knew that our ancestors left us with. So we must confront this truth, that our destruction did not happen overnight, but rather it was systematically set up, and it affected us in our entirety. Everything was affected. The only way forward is to reclaim our mind, our identity, our sense of purpose, so we can begin to rebuild our communities. However, as we demand that the colonial terrorists and monsters repair the damages they inflicted on Africa and Africans, we must also take responsibility for the harm that we have caused and continue to cause to ourselves. We must recognize that we have been left to wither. And when we truly understand this, our actions and responses will be transformed, because we will move with urgency, precision, and purpose, empowered by the strength and resilience in our essence. So why are we still embracing the fate handed down to us by our oppressors? Why are we still operating the British colonial terrorist agenda in our land? Where are the good men and women who sat or who see that this system is not only broken, but only serves a handful of criminals who thrive on our suffering? When are we going to finally stand up to the bullies and declare once and for all that enough is enough? Let's look around. Those who conspire with our corrupt leaders are now confessing how they led us astray. Bring your tithe so you can go to heaven. The truth is out. We told you that told you guys they are partners, bedfellows. So more than ever, good men and women must rise up. My sister said that good men and women are 98%, and these criminals are only 2%. They are not that strong. Even with their firearms, they are not that strong. They have stolen enough wealth that they will run out because their houses are here in Houston being taken care of. Why would they want to be hanging with their ancestors when they can be sitting by their swimming pools? We must demand justice. We must demand accountability. And we must insist that the right things be done. Not tomorrow, but now. Not tomorrow, but now. I am going to pull up the PowerPoint for the day. Continue to help us to share and like, because we are going somewhere with this. Continue to help us to share. Like, are you still here, sister?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Yeah,
Not tomorrow, but now. Now is when the action is beginning, but you can see the result. We told you that if you arise and push truth, lie will disappear. If you arise and push light, no matter how inconveniencing it is, darkness will disappear.
It has no choice.
He has no choice. Bring on that truth. All the people propelling lies and pushing lies will disappear. It's as easy as that. In some platforms, when you appear with your truth, they start jumping through the window. Ipiam, ipiam, ipiam. Because their conscience is pricking their conscience, what they are doing to their own people. Some that are unrepentant will begin to attack you like demons. You are asking, what is going on? They are possessed. They are under the influence of demonic influence. So they can't help themselves. The hatred is real because you're standing on truth. So they will attack you, attack you, attack you. When it's happening, please don't seek love from such people. They are possessed. You don't need love from the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Which type of love is the devil going to give you? It says resist the devil and he will flee from you, not to give you love. Resist, stand. He said, occupy till I come. Occupy in truth. Occupy in truth. That truth that will make you free. Stay in it. Stand on it. The enemy has no other choice.
Nope.
Disappear. Run. Thank you.
Dysfunctional families, bastardized communities. Dysfunctional families, bastardized communities.